What's going on? This is GC3, and I'm in the place to be here at the facility here in Phoenix, Arizona, at the West Coast Elite event, which is the Battle in the Desert NCAA viewing period. Anyways, coming in with episode number 11, and I had to grab this guest on. He's been somebody I've been trying to seek out, but both of our schedules have been extremely crazy. But without further ado, I got to bring up my guy, Coach Elijah Knox. How's it going, Coach?
What's up, brother? Thanks for having me. I'm doing good, man. This is a crazy event, so I appreciate you taking time to sit down with me.
Well, so let's talk about it, man. I mean, you've been doing some big things. You know, you're involved with the Mercury. You have your training academy, and then now you're with West Coast Elite. So we'll, tell the viewers what you got going on.
So I work with a few teams in the W now, not just independently with the Mercury. So like more of like an independent trainer for a couple players around the W. So people might see it around my Instagram. And then West Coast Elite helping really to grow Arizona girls basketball because they're a huge company. So it's a lot easier to do, with a lot of people that agree in partnerships and adults coming together versus the fragmentation, you see out here with so many club teams. So I'm excited to help West Coast Elite, grow their brand, but also for the primary cause of growing the girls game out here, which we need just more people coming together. So I love that Ryan Silver and Marcus trusted me to help with that process. And then independently training, I've been doing that for a while. It's a great month because I got a lot of my college players back in town. Just signed with the NBA client recently, so I'm excited about that. I'm sure you'll start seeing pictures and stuff with that. So just a really good time in the off season for most leagues except the W to really just come together, sharpen iron, and then get to watch some WNBA games. We got the All-Star game here in July. I'm excited for that, for the W. Exciting time for basketball.
Man, you just stay busy, man. I'm just trying to keep up. That's why I'm so grateful and blessed that I just saw you walking in the door. I'm like, boom, I got to grab you real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
So right now, I know you're working with a lot of player development. You're also directing the Arizona West Coast Elite teams, correct?
Correct.
So how many teams do you guys have currently here in Arizona?
We have 2 high school teams this spring and summer. One of our teams is coached by Craig Murray, whose daughter, Kenzie Murray, goes to Valley Vista, and those in the 16 UGUA team. And then we have the 17s team led by Coach Scott and Coach Katie Heller.
Nice. So let's talk about some of the players to watch. So which players should we keep a tab on?
Of course, I'm a homer. I'm going to say all of them. But I'm excited to see, on the Scott 17 team, the length that he has 3 bigs that are 6 foot and over. And Senna Smith, Kamara Moss, and Nevaeh Limbacher can't really replace height in this game. Can't teach that, and they all have unique things that make them more than just their height. So all 3 of those players are amazing. They'll be amazing to watch with us, but also in their school year. Well, Senna and Kamara are going into their senior year, so keep a lookout for them. Senna's coming off an amazing school year she just had. And then from our guard front, I'm really, really excited about Riley Fraley Gonzalez that goes to Pinnacle. She's been with me since she was an 8th grader. She tore her ACL going into her freshman year of high school. And then she could have played club last summer, but we thought it was best for her to sit out club so she could be ready for Pinnacle this year, which she was. So this is our first time playing club with us since she was an 8th grader. So it's amazing to see her growth. I'm really excited to see, what she's able to do for us. And then more importantly, Pinnacle going into her next year in Section 7 and all that fun stuff. Then on the 15 team with Craig, did you want to talk more about those players on the other team, or are you good?
No, yes, absolutely.
On the 15-16 team, you got Tylea. She's an 8th grader. I think she's going to Basha. Don't quote me on that. I'm almost 100% sure she's going to Basha. That's going to be a heck of a point guard. She seems like she's played 2 years of varsity already. She's got a great savviness about her, high skill, high motor. So really excited about her as a young kid coming up. And then Savannah Adamingas is a heck of a prospect. She used to play against me all the time when she was in middle school. I want to say she played with the PV Lady Ballers. I can't remember who. I just remember when I saw her across the court, she was a menace. So excited to have her in the program. She's probably about 5'9"-ish, can shoot it, pass it, dribble it really well. So I would say those are the most exciting prospects we have. But what's really fun about all the young ladies on the team is, they buy into the process and they buy into being a good team. So no matter what individually all the players can do, they come together and they put out a team effort so they can practice that with us, and then also being able to be a good teammate for their high schools.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. I mean, I know, I'm catching you right before the game, so I know you're going to get mentally focused and get ready to pregame talk your team. So, thank you for joining us on this podcast, and this episode will be up here shortly.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I can't not mention Tegan Martin from Flagstaff. She received an offer already from Park University after her first live period in April. She lit it up. I think she hit 15 threes on the weekend.
Oh, wow.
And over 50% from three. So Park University, they were catching it on a live stream and offered her. And she's a multi-sport athlete who drives 2 hours down here to the facility from Flagstaff on Monday, Wednesdays. And the snow just lightened up there in Flagstaff. So she was doing that with tough road conditions. So I could not mention Tegan Martin.
Well, thank you so much, Coach, and good luck. I'll be watching your teams compete today. I appreciate you.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.